What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over talking about the squad that I'm going to be running in King of the Court today. In NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Yes, I'm playing in King of the Court. Do I love it? No, but I'm here. I have a free weekend, so I might as well play in King of the Court. This squad is also subject to change. For example, if I see a guy that I really like for a solid price, I'm not opposed to picking up another card to add to my squad to better my squad. However, I'm confident with this squad. I'm comfortable with this squad. And so my squad is going to be one that I don't foresee changing as far as today is concerned. Now, the other thing that I might do is add this, one card to my collection, which I'll get to eventually. Now, we're going to start off at the point guard position with Gary Payton. Look, I've tried using John Wall. I've tried it. I don't love John Wall. I just don't. I don't know what it is about John Wall. I just think Gary Payton's better. I can green more with Gary Payton. I'm more consistent with Gary Payton. I think Gary's just as good, if not better, defensively than John Wall. And so I don't love the fact that, I have to run Gary Payton, but I'm willing to admit that I'm so much better with Gary Payton than I am with John Wall. It really is that simple, that easy. Shooting guard position. Pink Diamond, Robert Covington. And a lot of people are going to be like, Ty, you're trolling. I'm not trolling. It's Rocco time in my team. And that time is now. Robert Covington is 6'9" at the 2 with the 94 3-ball, 90 speed, great defense. Mine's got 23 Hall of Famers. Who is trolling? Nobody. Rocco is my man. I'm honestly considering putting Pick Dodger on Legend on him. I genuinely am. I think Rocco is that level of good. And again, if I've got Gary Payton and some other guys that can make plays in my starting lineup, I don't need Rocco to do anything outside of stand on the court and knock down shots. And he is going to do that at an extremely high level. And I'm already knowing my comment section's going to be, oh, Ty, you're trolling. Ty, you're trolling. Nobody is trolling. Nobody is trolling. I'm certainly not trolling. Robert Covington is that good. Small forward position, dark matter Giannis Antetokounmpo. Yes, I'm going with my defenders today. We're going Rocco. We're going Giannis. I do not care. 6'11", can green shots with them, 96 speed. Mine's got 13 legends. And that's the sad part about Rocco is, as much as I like Robert Covington, I'm never going to be able to give him, 13 Hall of Famers or 13 legends. It's sad. I wish I could, but it's just not the way it's going to ultimately be. I do think Rocco is the real deal. It just comes down to Giannis is just that slightly better. 13 legend badges. It's going to take a lot if I ever want to sell that Giannis Antetokounmpo. At my power forward position, this is a change. I'm running Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Why? I needed to find a way to get Kareem in that starting lineup, and so I'm running him at the 4. I think he's better, just as good at the center position as he is at the power forward position, but he's one of the best cards in the game, especially mine with 15 legend badges. I mean, I gotta get him in the starting lineup. It really is that simple, that easy to understand, and I found a way to do it, right? My bench unit, especially my bench bigs, gonna be a little iffy, and I'm willing to admit that. I'm willing to say that they're not gonna be the best of the best, but I will say this: Kareem is the real deal. Center position, Victor Wembanyama. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Mine's got 11 legends, 93 ball, good ball handle, great defense. The thing for me is this. And you look at this starting lineup, you're probably like, oof, offensively, it's going to leave something to be desired. And you know what? You're kind of right. But I got Gary Payton, who's great offensively, and I got Victor Wembanyama, who literally might be the best offensive player on the entire game. And so if I got those two guys, I'm not super worried, as my camera is glitching right now. I'm not super worried about, where my offense is going to come from. I've got two guys that are going to be really, really, really great offensive players, Gary Payton and Victor Wembanyama. And so the rest of it, I just need good defenders. Rocco, Giannis, Kareem, Victor Wembanyama. All of those cards can defend at an insanely high level. And for me, that does enough for me to run this starting line. Now we're going to head and talk about our bench unit today. Now, no matter what, my bench point guard is going to be Galaxy Opal Alex Caruso. I've tried to run John Wall. I've tried to run, some other point guards like Austin Reeves. I've tried other guys. But I'm here to tell you, I like Alex Caruso as much as all the rest of those guys. And I think a lot of it has to do with his releases on very quick, which means the leaner is going to be on very quick, or normal leaner on very quick with his upper is outstanding. Release-wise is incredible as well. Give me Alex Caruso up there with any of the other point guards you guys want to gas. And that's why I'm willing to bid a decent amount on this Alex Caruso. And I know you guys are going to say, Ty, he doesn't even have any legend badges. I don't care. You give me an Alex Caruso that looks like this with 38 Hall of Famers. I'm going to tell you guys he's one of the best point guards on the entire game because he is. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to be one of the best point guards on the entire game. At the shooting guard position, Brandon Roy. Now, I wanted to plug in Brandon Roy alongside Alex Caruso. Why? Well, because, I mean, on my bench unit, I need a guy that can, get a bucket alongside Alex Caruso, right? If I run Gary Payton and Brandon Roy, I only got one basketball, especially if they're out there with Wemby. I mean, there's only one basketball to go around. And so I wanted to kind of split it up. I wanted to run Brandon Roy with a point guard that's going to be slightly, more of a defensive point guard, whereas Gary Payton can absolutely get a bucket in his own right. And so that's why I'm running Rocco in the starting lineup. That's why I'm bringing Brandon Roy off the bench. Look, this could be an absolute fail. I could go in here in the King of the Court and absolutely fail today. But I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch. The link's down below in the comments. I'm winning King of the Court today. I don't care who needs to know, who needs to hear it. I'm winning King of the Court today, and it's going to be because of Robert Covington, okay? And yeah, so splitting up my my lineups like that, I'm going to run Brandon Roy off the bench. Small forward position, Michael Beasley is still playing. And I know people are going to want me to plug in the Tim Thomases. People are going to want me to run all these new cards. I'm here to tell you, that's fine and all. But these new cards are too expensive. They're too expensive for me. Look, I don't have the funds to be buying these new cards for the prices they're going for. I don't. Maybe if they go down in price, right? But for right now, it's going to be what it's got to be. I simply do not have the funds to buy all these, new cards for a ridiculous price. Now, one guy I do got my eye on, also for my bench unit is the Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. Like, if I could add a Yao Ming with Legend Rebound Chaser, I definitely got my eye on him. But that's just a side note. Let's continue on with this squad. Beasley gives me so much offense. My bench unit's going to have more offense than my starting lineup. Backup 4, I'm running Moses Malone. 6'10", green shots, plays defense. I genuinely believe Moses Malone is one of the better free cards we have ever gotten as far as an Ascension card in my team. The Moses Malone gameplay is out by the time you guys are seeing this. And I'm telling you right now, Moses Malone is a beast. He's a beast. He knocks down shots. He plays good defense. He rebounds the ball at an insanely high level. There's just no reason to run, a different power forward. I've been running Khalil Ware in the past. I've been running Bob McAdoo. Been running all these different guys. But I'm here to tell you that Moses Malone is as good, if not better, than all those guys. Like, I'm here to sit here and tell you that Moses Malone is an absolute beast. Moses Malone is an absolute stud. Does not get much better than that. Center position. For right now, I'm running Galaxy Up with David Robinson. He has nearly 300 games played for me. So guess what? To replace this card, I'm going to need something special. And I just haven't seen that, yeah, I could upgrade my D-Rob to the Dark Matter. Is that going to make my team slightly better? Sure. But it's not that much better. And if I'm looking at the other centers I've got on my team, I like D-Rob more than Joakim Noah side by side. I like him. I could plug in Eddie Curry. That is somebody that I've thought about. But I think D-Rob is still statistically just as good, if not better. And I'm comfortable with him. And so for me right now, there's just no need to fix anything if it's not broken. Rest of my spots are going to be a bunch of gold cards. This is my lineup in King of the Court today. And I know people are going to be mad at me. People are going to think I'm trolling. Nobody is trolling. Nobody is trolling. I'm dead serious. That's my squad, and that's the squad I'm going to win with. Yes, I've got Robert Covington out there. No, I don't care what you guys want to say about it. He is 6'9". He's got an incredible player model, incredible player build. And so it's what it is. This is the squad that is going to get it done in King of the Court today. I do need to hop into some games to just get used to the Kareem at that obviously power forward position. That's something I got to get used to. But other than that, my squad is ready to go today. It is absolutely ready to go. And I'm here to tell you, I am winning King of the Court today. Again, I will be live streaming it down below. The link is down below on, it will be on Twitch. TyC be on Twitch. Again, I haven't won it for a while, right? Splash just got to take it over. So I got to win today. I got to lock in, got to play well, and I got to win today. It's going to be defense that gets the job done. That's going to wrap it up for our video. Let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Drop a like on it. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.